My practice is very, very connected in itself. So it's funny because sometimes you install a show. I mean, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but here there's like a thread from the sculpture.
Yeah. No, I almost walked into it earlier.
It's part of the fun.
Just like nearly hit my eye.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Part of the experience.
But I was saying that because this is not something that I thought about in the studio. It's something that happened during the install, and like I was like, actually, I do like that. So, and then sometimes this happens in an install, and then it like reappears and becomes like the main character in the next work. So I feel it's more like time is not so chronological for art making. I don't think like the progress is so much like, and I do think like revisiting is such an interesting term. And as a word, like on Tuesday we're doing a talk with A.B. Jones, with whom I did another show like 1 month ago at her space it was in Cambridge. Now it's gonna move, but her space is called Partial Versions, and the idea is that artists revisit. So I thought that was so we're gonna do a talk, and there is gonna be a lot of like discussion on that, and it's really beautiful because sometimes as an artist, I don't know, there is this idea of like the new thing and the change, and I don't think that's good for creativity.
I agree.
To be honest, yeah.
I mean, it's something we were talking about before, is the idea of new materialism, which is sort of a kind of like a tautological term, right? It's like material is the art, you know?
Yeah, it was like, sometimes, it feels like inventing the wheel or something. Yeah. Sorry, but there is something that is like so embedded into art making that, I mean, it's nice to like expand the conversation, but again, so it's kind of like, so I do think there is something really nice about repeating, but because you can never really repeat.
Of course.
So, so it's really nice to, and also I think we all change so much that when you go back to like a process that you started 2 years ago, it's really beautiful because you're like talking with like another person.
Yeah. So, do you see yourself in your work?
I mean, inevitably. I mean, I guess like where you live, like your origin or all that, like is in the work. But I like to think that the art is bigger than the artist. Like it's not about me really. Like it's really. I mean, I use what I have, and I guess it is relevant, my context and all these things. But I do think that I work for something that is bigger. That is not so much. This happened to me. It's like I use this for something that is like for the world very much. And
so, sort of universality.
In a way, but not. Yeah, you never know where it's gonna end. What I love about our work is that it's for people that we don't know. You know.
Yeah.
You never know who's gonna benefit from your work. It's really like you just put it out there and.
Yeah, and it's beyond your control.
Exactly, and the reading. So that's quite nice. Because you can't. I feel like it's really beautiful because the communication between humans is something that you really do not control. And it's something that has happened a few times is that someone has kind of like seen my work, not know anything about it, and kind of like, we get in touch because they're interested or something. And then even if it's a person from like a very different generation, very different context, you connect so quickly. So I think there is something about the work, even in the work that I do, that is so, I guess, I wouldn't say it's abstract, but it doesn't really reveal a lot about identity or like things that you're like, oh, we have so much in common.
Yeah.
It's really, so there's something that is like, kind of like beyond words, that then usually when you connect through the work, then you connect as a person.